things, what they're trying to do is wear down this Bear team, and they're doing a good job of it so far.
Well, he's definitely got 10 that can play, no doubt about that. Vaughn over the timeline with it. Goes left side to Lannon. Lannon kicks it off to Vaughn, and Vaughn steps on the out-of-bounds line. Another turnover by the Blue Devils will give it to MtJuliet in the back court. Blue Devils helping the Bear cause a little bit here. Lebanon going to put that full court pressure on as McLean will make the inbounds toss to Depew. Depew looks, dribbles out of trouble, comes to the near side to Linville. Linville will bring it down, spurt to the basket. 12-footer won't go. Rebound Boyce for the Blue Devils. Long feed, landing on the left wing. Back outside to Vaughn, to Boyce, top of the key. Boyce gets it to the right side to Malcolm Manier. Manier to Vaughn in front, landing on the left wing. Lannon trying to go underneath the Boyce. Can't get the pass in. Gets it back outside to Easterly. Right side Vaughn, and Lebanon will try to set it up. MtJuliet playing very, very good defense right now. Right side to Malcolm Manier. Manier with it. Lannon top of the key left to
Vaughn.
Lost my train of thought. Malcolm Manier brings it outside. Vaughn open for three. Didn't take it. Cuts down the lane. Here's Lannon for three from the right wing. It won't go. Easterly up a mile, but didn't get the rebound. It's pulled off by McLean, and he's over and back, but gets away with it. Right side gets it back, goes around the top of the key. Now they're tall walking.
Turnover, MtJuliet is 11-8. The score remains 6:51 to go in the half, Clyde, and the Blue Devils, this first team needs to put some points on the board.
Well, they got to get going, Pat, and they haven't got going offensive yet. Vaughn working outside. Vaughn Easterly at the top of the key with a 16-footer in and out, no good. Oh, what a rebound by Lannon, and he is fouled underneath. Lannon goes up a mile to get one, Pat Lawson. He looked like he had springs in his shoe.
I believe they call that foul on Derek Depew, number 5, his first personal.
And Lannon will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
He went way up for that one, Clyde. You're right.
Boy, he did.
One-handed, just brought it down with some authority.
Lannon's free throw is off, no good. Boy, this is not the night for Lebanon to shoot free throws, evidently. Devilette's hitting only 3 of 9 in the first game. A lot of those were missed front ends of the 1-and-1.
Shannon's back in the game, Clyde, for the MtJuliet Bears.
Lannon's second free throw. This one is good. And it's a 12-8 ball game. Blue Devils by 4. Depew gets it to Jernigan, to Shannon on the right wing to Depew. Cut it in the middle. Depew on the baseline, and here's Steeken. Had to bring it back outside. Long cross-court pass to McLean. McLean working out front. 12-8 ball game. Blue Devils in the lead. 6:17 remaining in the first half to Depew. Left side, here's McLean. McLean with a wild layup, but I think they're going to get Easterly for the foul.
Easterly went to try to jump for the block, and Depew jumps into the body.
Well, Depew did that underhanded pump a la Reese Davis.
Yeah.
And lobbed that one up, and Easterly got him over the arm. Not Depew, I beg your pardon.
McLean it was, I'm sorry.
McLean. 12-8. McLean at the free throw line will shoot 2. Number 1 is good. Bears and the Blue Devils here in their first meeting of the season. 12-9. McLean can make it a 2-point ball game. This one, air ball, it'll belong to Lebanon underneath.
That's the wrong thing to do when you're on somebody else's home floor right in front of the students.
Well, yeah, and they're letting him know it. Lannon got to put it in play. Does so to Vaughn. Lebanon barely getting it in. Vaughn working in the backcourt. On the dribble, gets it over the timeline. Vaughn in trouble. Goes Lannon on the left wing. Lannon back outside to Vaughn. MtJuliet defense looking really good. Easterly down low. Turnaround 8-footer. Won't go. Malcolm Manier had the rebound. It's off Manier out of bounds. Lost it. Couldn't find it. And it goes off his chest out of bounds.
Manier complaining they had a hold of his jersey there, and I'm not sure that he's wrong. He's not going to get the call that time.
MtJuliet working. Here's a 3-on-2 break. MtJuliet. Depew underneath Steeken. He missed the layup. And Easterly got it. Steeken in a hurry to get that one up before they block it. Malcolm Manier goes down the lane. Reverse underhanded layup, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair, but you got to make them when you go up there. It's not going to do you any good. Malcolm Manier at the free throw line. Lebanon 1 out of 2. from the free throw line tonight. 12-9, Blue Devils by 3. Their biggest lead has been 4. Manier can make it a 4-point lead if he hits the first. He's got 2 shots coming. Malcolm Manier, big crowd on hand here at Campbell Brandon this evening. Manier free throw is good. I don't know how that one went through, Pat. It looked like it hit, bounced straight up, and then had the right type of spin on it, and it falls through.
It didn't want to go down.
13-9, Blue Devils by 4. Manier can make it a 5-point game, and don't. Easterly battles and comes away. Turnaround jumper, good. Easterly got the rebound and the bucket, and the Blue Devils jump up by 6, 15-9. Shannon in the backcourt. Depew on the right wing as they bring it down. Depew had it punched at. They kick it up, and a foul in the middle. It's going to be Depew as Matt Vaughn. He's one of the masters at setting up charges.
I was going to say the same thing. He might be the king at setting people up for taking a charge in the open floor, because he gets at least one of those a night.
You're not kidding. And he's done it. This is his 2nd year in a row. Vaughn will work in the back floor. Vaughn bringing it down on the right wing. Looks, goes under Easterly with a bounce pass. Couldn't find the handle. Steeken comes up with it. 15-9. Left side McLean on the dribble. Right side Shannon for 3. Won't go. Rebound in the corner. Going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to Lebanon. Easterly blocking off McLean, keeping him from getting to that ball to catch up with it before it squirts out of bounds. And it'll belong to Lebanon at side court. Landon will make the inbounds pass play to Vaughn, and the Blue Devils will bring it down. 15-9, Lebanon leading. Vaughn over the timeline, brings it all the way down. And a foul going to be called. Who is it, Depew?
It is. It's 3 on him.
That's Derek Depew.
According to my count.
And coming into the ball game will be Linville, and Depew will go out. Linville in, Depew out. 16 foul on MtJuliet. It's an out-of-bounds foul. Here's Malcolm Manier. Turnaround 8-footer is good. Nice shot, Manier. And it's 17-9 for the Blues. MtJuliet working in backcourt. Jernigan, left side to Linville. Back to Jernigan. In the middle to Shannon. Shannon, bounce pass to Steeken. Block! Easterly got it. And it's kicked out to the left side as Vaughn at the top of the key. Looks, goes to Lanning on the left wing. Lanning bringing it back out front. To Vaughn, and Lebanon will set it up again. Vaughn for 3. This one is no good. Boyce follows good. Boyce on the far side makes it a 10-point Lebanon lead. Now Juliet working. They go to McLean. McLean to Linville on the near side. Linville in the middle to Steeken. On the left corner they go to Jernigan. Jernigan gets it in the corner, and he'll just put it up. No good. Rebound Shannon. Shannon got the bucket and got fouled underneath. Good move by Shannon. I don't know who fouled him. Take your pick. There's 3 white shirts around him under there. How he got it up through the crowd and making the basket, I don't know, but Shannon puts it home and got a chance for a 3-point play.
Matt Vaughn on the foul, Clyde, and I was going to say Ricky Steeken better think twice about going into that Blue Devil lane again, as he's been blocked about 4 times.
Well, he already knows that, Pat. He's trying to get that shot off a little quicker than usual. At the free throw line, Charles Shannon trying to complete a 3-point play. It is off front rim, no good. Reese Davis with the rebound. Kick out pass to Abston. Left side Hoffmeister. Lebanon working. Abston open, goes baseline, can't get it, brings it in front to Hoffmeister. Hoffmeister will bring it out front. 19-11. Hoffmeister down the lane, lost it. It's picked up by Linville, and Linville got to hurry to get to it. Brings it outside to McLean. McLean. Shannon will save the bad pass across the way. Blue Devils trying to turn up the defense. Shannon spinning at the top of the key. Here's a steal by Abston. Abston underneath with a layup. Good. Rico Abston. Well, they picked his pocket earlier and got one, Pat. He made up for it.
He sure did. Clyde MtJuliet wants to talk about it. 10-point lead for the Blue Devils. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 21-11 Lebanon.
got the ball in the back court. Linville with it. Double team. Linville throws it to Shannon. He'll save it in the far corner. Now Shannon out of a double team gets it to Steeken. Left side to McLean. He stops and pops and hits. Nice jumper by McLean, and had to keep from running over Clemens, who had him really set up there, but he did both and hit the shot. Out front, Hoffmeister with the basketball. Blue Devils on the attack. Hoffmeister in the front. Goes Clemens on the left wing. Clemens, lob underneath. Reese Davis open from 12, and it's good. Davis knocks it down. 23-13. McLean in backcourt almost walked. Brings it down. McLean left side. Steeken with a layup. Missed it. And Hall gets the rebound.
Thinking about getting swatted, and Steeken missed it.
Hoffmeister right side to Abston. Abston kicks it in front. Hoffmeister goes left to Clemens. Clemens to Hoffmeister on top. Lebanon working with the basketball. They own a 10-point lead. They go left side to Abston. On a baseline, bounce pass. Reese Davis jumper. Yes! Davis hits, and it's 25-13. Bounce pass in the backcourt to Linville. Linville on the dribble. Gets it right side to McLean, and a whistle, and Lebanon wants time. I think we're going to take a 20-second timeout. And the Blue Devils are going to put a new 5 in there. Boy, I tell you what, Lebanon running 5s in and 5s out. MtJuliet having to go just about the distance, Pat. They've only used 7 or 8 players.
Well, that makes a big difference. It will in about 30 minutes we go into fourth quarter action.
Well, you're not kidding. Out front, Depew back in the ball game. Comes left side to Linville. Drives baseline. Turnaround 14-footer won't go. Reese will make it. Vaughn with a rebound underneath. Vaughn picks it off. Left side. Lanning open for 3. Won't go. Boyce has got the rebound and loses it out of bounds. Boyce showing a little more spunk in there tonight, Pat. You want to see this guy really come unglued and get in there. He can really be a boost to this team.
Well, he can, and Boyce is good enough to get it done, Clyde. He's been a big surprise, as we heard good things about him, but he's played well throughout the first part of the season.
In the backcourt, MtJuliet will work. 25-13. Charles Shannon with it. Shannon capped free by Vaughn, but it goes out of bounds. They were going for Thomas, but it's slapped out of there. Linville will work in the backcourt. Moves over the timeline. Comes to Shannon on the left wing. Shannon between the rings. Goes right side to Linville. Back to Shannon from on top. Left side, here's a jumper that's going to be way short. And Boyce comes off of the rebound. Kick out pass to Vaughn. Long feed to Lanning. Lanning cross-court pass. Malcolm Lanier. Lanier open from 10. Leading. Well, Easterly got it and got the bucket. We got a foul on somebody.
They called it on Easterly on a push-off, Clyde, and that was a good call as Easterly did a little maneuvering under the lane there to try to clear the lane out for that rebound, and he's going to get tagged with a personal.
All right, that's on Easterly. 25-13. MtJuliet will have it in the backcourt. Boy, what a nice crowd in here tonight. You love to see this.
You can feel the energy in here. That's what's exciting about this ball game.
Boyce almost tapped it free. It's picked up by Linville. Goes right side to Jernigan. Here's Shannon. Shannon along the baseline. Blocked by Easterly. And it's stolen. It'll go to the floor, and it's going to be saved by Steeken. Off in the corner. Brings it back outside. Here's Linville off in the corner, and here's a 3. That's good from the left wing by Thomas. Thomas drills the 3, and it's 25-16. Malcolm Lanier with it on the right wing. Blue Devils just keep coming. In the middle, cross-court pass, Lanning for 3, won't go. Rebound is tapped free. Boyce had it. It'll squirt out of bounds and belong to MtJuliet.
Well, Clyde, if you were here at the ball game, as our listeners are unable to do so, if you could just take a minute and appreciate the hustle that both teams are putting out on the floor right now. They're diving all over, jumping after the ball. This game means a lot to both these clubs.
Basketball at its best right here. Left side, Linville open for 3, and he'll gun it from there. It's going to be off, and Boyce comes up with a rebound for the Blue Devils. Kick out pass to Vaughn. Vaughn brings it down 3 seconds. Here's Easterly laying good. And the half will end. At halftime, it's Blue Devils 27, the Bears 16. We'll be back in 2 minutes.